On the internet, there is a video from 2008. Now, this video, some people say it's hoaxed, some people say it's the real deal. I don't know whether you know or not, whether it's the real deal or not, but it certainly is one of the best videos we've ever seen close-up of what purports to be a UFO. Do you know anything about that one? It's supposed to be from Istanbul, Turkey.
If this is a video which is called a Kumburgaz video, which is a close-up of a craft, in fact so close that you can see the occupants, it is 100% real, and I was there as that was filmed.
Okay, that's what I wanted to hear. I wanted to know.
That was from Roger Leir. He passed away, unfortunately, 2014, but he was a famous ufologist, and he did tons of work into implants. He was supposedly here in Turkey for the Turkey UFO. This is an incident that went over 3 years, so 2007 through 2009. There was many witnesses, many different videos, and he says he was there looking through the eyepiece. I spent a couple days this week just focused on downloading and learning Adobe After Effects so that I could stabilize that video. So I have this video stabilized for you guys. I think Turkey UFO is huge. I get a lot of requests for Turkey UFO and I hope to go there. Let's get right to the video. First attempt is the best I could do. If anyone is better at stabilizing, please feel free to attempt it on more of the footage and reference it in a YouTube. So here is the actual stabilized video. I'll play it through. He's talking in the background. It's slowed down slightly, I believe 50%. So I can relay what he's saying. Where's the moon, he's asking. He's right below the moon, close to the sea. Close to the sea. Where's the moon? I zoomed. I zoomed in. It's the same. What is this thing? Wallahi. It's like. Where's the moon? It's mumbling, I couldn't really tell. You'll notice some kind of warp effects. This is from the warp stabilizer. Okay, I was really focused on this area. It's right under the moon, he says. Looking back through it, you know, I cannot really tell any change in position from these. If these are the two occupants he's talking about. As we go through, and it zooms out. They basically stay in the same position. I'm going backwards now. I don't see a lot of movement or any movement. But that's stabilized video. Roger Leir has some interesting points, man. There were a lot of witnesses for this case. Listen to this. He did several other interviews. Listen to this cut from his interview with Martin Willis.
Bright full moon. So the camera we were using had, I don't remember, I think it was 2009. Jaime Maussan from Mexico was there with his own film team. So the Turkish team was not the only one that did the filming. So I have to describe the night because we're standing on an elevated deck which has nothing between us and the water. So there was a rather warm night, and there was a very, very bright full moon. So the camera we were using had a 300 millimeter lens and an electronic doubler. In other words, we were able to push or close in on the object 600 times magnification.
Wow.
So we started by looking at the moon, focusing on the moon. Now, the moon was very bright. And under these circumstances, it's just the absolute worst time to go look for UFOs because the light from the moon pollutes the surrounding sky. It's like, trying to film something at night in the sky in the middle of the city. You get, this light pollution. So I personally think, oh, I thought, well, my goodness, we're not going to see anything tonight. But anyway, we saw a little bright dot to the left and below the moon. And then after getting our focus on the moon, we moved the camera over to this little bright light and then started to zoom in on it, so to speak. And then when we got probably 3/4 of the way magnification and we're looking through the viewfinder and also recording this on a monitor, we see that this light is not a plane, it's not a star, it's not a helicopter. It has a shape to it, which was cylindrical in the front, and then it would turn from time to time, and you could see that it was probably crescent-shaped. And as we pushed on what we considered the front of the object, that's when we were so startled by we just couldn't believe what we were seeing. And of course, I was one of the ones that was looking through the lens of the camera and also on the monitor. But this was a craft that had whatever you choose to call them, viewing ports, windows, whatever. 3, one a big one in the front and one towards each side. And the craft externally was being lit by the moon, so you could see that it was a shiny, sort of metallic material. Mm-hmm. But what you could see through these ports was light that was emanating from the internal portion of the craft. And standing there in these portals were some beings. And some were the stereotypical bumper sticker grays. So they were, obviously doing something. And they knew we were there filming them. It was like, hello, go ahead, film away.
Link is in the description to hear that full interview. Very interesting. He also talks about implants. He was famous for removing implants as well. But that stabilized version, Roger Leir, who had other witnesses on it. Very, very compelling case here. Turkey UFO is huge. I really want to go to Turkey, investigate on my own. I'm trying to figure that out now. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for watching. I read all the comments. What do you think about Turkey UFO? Is it worth going there? Continuing the investigation? Is it worth me going there? Continuing the investigation. I do want to go. I want to make sure it's worthwhile, though. It seems like there's just so much data. There's so many videos, so much footage, and witnesses, right? So Roger Leir, unfortunately, he's not around anymore, but he did mention some other witnesses that were there as well with cameras. So I'll be continuing the investigation. Thanks to my patrons, as always. Thanks for all your support. Couldn't do it without you guys. If you want to join the team and become a patron, you can join for as low as $1 a month. You can take part at the higher levels. You can take part in live stream interviews. I'm doing one today with Leslie Kean, famed author Leslie Kean. So please like and subscribe. If you do like this content, thanks again for watching. See you in the next video. Take care, guys. Peace.